Welcome to another edition of Friday Funday. I'm happy to have you here. If you are watching live, yay! Be sure to get on the chat and say hello. And if you're catching the replay, so thankful that you are doing that you come to my channel and watch my videos. I really appreciate it. All right, I am just trying to wait a second here for this to pop up on my iPad. I'm just going to have a little swallow of water. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Woohoo! All right, so today I am playing with the Share a Milkshake bundle. So this is the stamp set, and these are the cute dies that come in here. So you get this fun waffle cone die, which I'm going to be using today, and this kind of waffle cone texture background piece, which I love. I'm going to use that too. And stamps from the stamp set. So these are in the mini catalog, and I will just show you that real quick. So this is the beautiful mini catalog, and celebration's still going on. So when you spend $50 or $100, but you get at $50, you get to pick a free gift, and then there's more choices at $100. So let me just find this really quick in here. I might just use my little boho blue mini machine today too. I finally used it the other day because it's just that first time you use a die cutting machine and you break in the plates, you know, and then they're not all shiny and free of marks, but I finally did it. All right, why can't I find the ice cream set here? I was just going to let you know how much it is. Page 12. Here we go. Okay, so the bundle is $44, or you can just buy the stamps for $19 and the dies are $30 if you bought them alone, but you save a little bit of money, 10% I believe, when you do the bundle. All right, let's get started. Okay, here is my little goodie bag with all my parts and pieces in it. And I have also die cut some things using my favorite dies here, which are the Scalloped Contours dies, and you can find these in the Stampin' Up! Annual catalog. And I am using the largest one, which has this nice scalloped border on it. Well, they all have a scalloped border. And then I am using the third size in here, this one right here. Love those dies. Okay, and the papers, I'll show you those real quick, which patterned papers I used. And these are both also from the mini catalog. I used the Country Gingham Designer Series paper, and these are 6x6. So you get all these nice spring pastel kind of colors. So if you like gingham and plaid designs, then, well, I guess these are all gingham. You would love these papers. And again, those are Country Gingham. And then this pack here is the Country Floral Lane, and also in the mini catalog. So there are some heart things in here, and florals and stripes and more let's see, is there gingham in here? I don't think so. I misspoke on that. Okay, so this one is from the Country Floral Lane, and this one is from the gingham pack. And then I've just got our standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, and this time I did it with a top fold. I'm just gonna give that a little burnishing there. And I did cut this out of the thick white cardstock, and you can find that in the annual catalog. Oopsie. Isn't that cute? That's what's on the back of that stripe. I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see. No, I'm not, because I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I need to do a little heat embossing, so we'll go ahead and do that first. So I've loaded up the stamp that says "Life is Sweeter with You," and I'm just going to grab my Versamark ink here, and let me see if I can, and my embossing buddy. So this just has like a powder in it, and it just helps to keep the embossing powder from going places you don't want it, or maybe sticking to your fingerprint or something like that. I'm using my little embossing tray that I've had forever, but there's a nice new one in the catalog if you don't have an embossing tray and you would like one. You can find it in the annual catalog. So I'm just inking up my stamp, and I'm actually going to turn my paper upside down here and my stamp, because I'm going to put this, it's going to be in the upper corner, but it's easier for me to hold this upside down so I can try to get it straight. We'll see how straight I do, but and I'm just going to sprinkle that with white embossing powder. And then, even though I used my powder, my little embossing buddy, I still see a few strays. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. What's nice about having a tray is that it's got a little nozzle so that you can put it back into your jar. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think the new ones that you would find in the catalog has a little plug in the bottom of it, so you don't have to worry about spilling it out until you're ready to put it back into your jar. Then you can pull the plug out of it. I don't think this one that I've had forever ever did have a plug. Don't be afraid to get onto the chat and say hello. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to try to answer. Okay, it's going to get just a little bit noisy while I heat emboss this. The magic of heat embossing. Life is sweeter with you. So cute. Okay. Somebody somewhere is hammering because I can hear it. Boy, our garbage was picked up today, and I wheeled the garbage can back up to our garage, and I didn't notice until after I had it put back in place and went out of the garage and came back in that the garbage can is all wonky. It's like, I don't know what they did. You know, the trucks have those big claw things that pick them up now. And somehow they tweaked it and got it all bent out of shape. So I called my husband. I said, they need to bring us a new garbage can because the lid doesn't even close on it now. It's all kind of twisted up. I think they squeezed it a little too hard or something. Okay, there is that. And then this cute piece that I cut out, the reason why I wanted to do that first is so that I know where to position this one. Because if I would have put it up too high, I wouldn't have had room for my greeting. So if you decide to make this card, just keep that in mind. Oopsie, that didn't stick very well. There we go. All right. So spring is a-coming, but in our forecast, here on the Oregon coast, they are showing some snowflakes for next week, so that's not cool. All right, let me set some of this aside. And what am I using this for? I don't remember. I think this is, this is for the ice cream because I'm gonna do some chocolate ice cream. I didn't do chocolate on my first one, so I was getting a little confused for a second. So I have a little piece here of soft suede, and that is, let me get the dies again. That is what I'm going to cut this background piece here out with. And I'm just going to hold it in place, hopefully, with a little piece of I'm thinking. Post-it tape. All right, here is my adorable little boho blue machine. So this is sort of a sneak peek of the new in colors that will be coming out with the new catalog when that comes out. And I have no idea what the other colors are going to be, but this one's really pretty. So I've got my little package of plates here. I'm one of those strange people that I keep stuff in the packages. That probably won't last too long in the case of these plates, but so you can see where I already used that plate and got it an impression on it. So these are the embossing folder ones. I don't need those because I'm not going to be doing an embossing. But it tells you on the base plates what your sandwich is supposed to be, which is kind of nice. So that one needs to go in, and then we need to use 2 number 2 plates. So there is that, and you put it with the cut side facing down. And I like to put things at a little bit of an angle to make them feed in a little bit better. And then I'm going to pop that on there, and let's give it a try here. So there we go. Now I also need to cut out the little waffle cone. So may as well do that while we're at it. I need to cut off this one little edge of this paper so it fits in there. And I'm gonna put it like that. What did I do with my other plate? Oh, I don't want it on the top plate. Let's get it under there. So cute. And it weighs next to nothing. So there is one cut out. I'm really getting this thing broke in now, aren't I? I love it. Okay, there's the other one. And my die. Let's see. I'm still going to need to die cut, so I'm not going to put everything all the way away. I'll just set it to the side here. Hello. Girlia's cards. So tell me what your first name is so that I can try to remember. I see you on Saturday Morning Makes too. And then I will know what your name is, if you want to. Okay. Here's my pokey tool. Here it is. Gloria. Thank you. I love that you're here, Gloria. Thanks for joining me today. Okay, so these just all, you kind of just have to poke them all out. I don't know about you guys, but I get some sort of satisfaction poking these things out. It's kind of like popping the bubbles and bubble wrap. It's kind of like that. We are weird creatures, aren't we? It does a good job cutting, I have to say, that little machine. It's really a handy little machine. And I love this. I mean, you could use this for so many different background things. Like I think like fishing net, just, you know, a background piece on a guy card or something. I don't know. I just think it's a nice little background piece to have. So there is that. And then I am going to grab my brown blending brush here, and I'm going to go ahead and fold these on the score lines. Our little waffle cones. Do you guys like waffle cones? I love the smell of when you walk into an ice cream parlor and they've just baked fresh waffle cones. It smells so good. Okay, I've grabbed my crumb cake, and the paper that I used here is crumb cake. And so I'm just going to kind of lightly get ink on here. And what I want is to get it into the little creases to make the cone design pop out a little bit more, which I think you can see there. Now I'm going to want a waffle cone. I haven't had one in so long. Trying to be good. That looks pretty good, I think. So cute. But I am going to go around the edges a little bit. Just 'cause it's got to have that baked look, I think. Okay, there's that one. Oh, I forgot. I want to do a little bit because even though it doesn't cut into the inside or the back, the bottom of it, when I put ink on there, it still picks up that design, which I think is really interesting. And it's really not going to show, but I don't know. I know I did it right. I think this is such a fun die. And I really don't need to be too careful on the middle part because that's going to get glued down too, so it's not even going to show. All right, I think that is good. Okay, these are fun. All right, let me get my glue. And my bone folder. So what I'm going to do is just give these edges a slight bit of curl. And I'm going to put some glue right along here. And I'm going to stick my bone folder down in there and just hold these in place for a second here. Maybe what I can do is bring my block back. And let me see if I can finagle that. There we go. That way I can work on this one while that one is getting stuck. And I'll just grab another bone folder here. You know how those things pop up? You know, what is one essential item that you would not want to be without in your craft room? Well, mine is a bone folder, and I have a whole collection of them. It's one of those small little items, but it's just something, you know, that if you are doing paper crafting, you're going to want one, I think. I even have one. I don't remember where I found it, but It's a keychain. It's only about that long, and it's a real bone folder, as is this one here. That might have been the very first one I ever got, and that's actually real bone, where this one is not. It's plastic, obviously. Okay, let's see. That looks like it's stuck already, so I'm guessing this one probably is too. Not quite. My block slipped off of it there. But yeah, this one is, can you see the, yeah, it's real bone. So that is why, if you ever wondered why they called them bone folders, because they used to be really made out of bone. What kind of bone? I have no idea. I would say some kind of rib bone or something. Okay, so there's our little ice cream waffle cones. Aren't they so cute? Okay. Next, let me put the pin back in this. Okay, we're gonna stamp some ice cream. And I have got the pieces that I'm gonna use here already loaded onto my block. Now this color is, let me grab it. It's not Blushing Bright, it's Petal Pink. And so I need one of these in each color. Let's see, will it fit on here this way? Maybe not. Oh, reverse tweezers. Yeah, I finally got a pair of those. They are so nice. All right, so there is that, and let me do a little one. There is that. And then I'm gonna grab Early Espresso because I'm gonna do some chocolate, and I better clean off my stamps. Okay, let's see how this is going to show up, because I'm also using the Early Espresso paper. If it doesn't show up good enough, I think it's going to though. I could use a lighter brown, but I think it's going to work. Yep, I love it. Yum. Chocolate ice cream. My husband's favorite is Rocky Road. Now, when it comes to Rocky Road, I'm just fussy about it because they used to always do it with the marshmallows and walnuts, which is how I like it. But anymore, I don't know if walnuts became expensive or what the heck, but now they always put almonds in it, and I don't care for it that way at all. Once in a while, I think Tillamook, which is up the road a ways from us, I think that they put walnuts in there still. That's so cute. Okay. And then I've got a piece of white here. I'm gonna grab my red. And I want to stamp a couple of cherries. And then I'm going to just kind of wipe that red back that's going up the stem. And I've got one of the Stampin' Right markers here in Garden Green. Now I made the mistake of using my alcohol marker on this, and let me tell you, it colors your clear acrylic stamp. It doesn't come off. So whatever color you put on there, and it also doesn't work to color on your stamp with the alcohol markers. I knew that, and I just grabbed the wrong marker when I did it the first time. Isn't that cute? Okay, we're gonna do it twice. So, learn from my mistake. Don't color your stamps with your alcohol markers. It's not a good idea. Okay. Two little cherries. Now you can color the cherry part with your marker as well, but it just didn't turn out as pretty as it does when you're inking up a bigger, I know these aren't big, but still that bigger area with your ink pad instead of a marker. It just looks nicer. Okay, let me set those things to the side and we can bring the little machine back. See, I can just pick it up with a couple of fingers. It's really lightweight and it's just so darn cute. Okay. I've never had a tiny machine like this before. I had a smaller machine, but it was not tiny like this. Okay, so let's just get the dies. Now, this one here, this bigger one, the die for that cuts out this little slit. And the reason for that is that there's a straw in here. So if you're wanting to put ice cream, make your soda and put your ice cream in it, you can stick the straw in, or you can, like I'm going to do today, you can stick the cherry in there. So let me just get these dies on here. I might need to have another piece of my Post-it tape. And, okay, what did I do with the other die? Oh no. I know it's here. I've been so bad about that lately. Did you guys see where I put it? What? Oh, for heaven's sakes. It's got to be right here. I didn't hear it fall on the floor. It's not any of those. I can't understand. Oh my gosh. Did I set it up on here? No. I don't know what I did with it. I'm usually so good about that because I always see other people losing things, and it's like, especially stamps that get stuck. I mean, it's got to be right here. It's not stuck to this anywhere. Oh my gosh. And now this one fell off. knock it off into my lap. I'm not seeing it. It is not on the floor. I would have heard it fall on the floor. That is so weird. Okay, there's that little slit that I was telling you about. I thought if I just moved on and kept going, I will spot it somewhere. It's got to be right here. Excuse me. Okay, there's our pink ice cream. Okay, come out wherever you are. Where did it go? Wait, did I hear it? Sorry, I'm just moving everything so I can try to find it. It's got to be here. How does that happen? I don't know how that happens. Whatever. It's got to be right here somewhere. Oh, look. It was on there the whole time. I never took it off. Brr. What a ding dong. Okay. Phew. I'm a circus. All right. Now, I can cut those out. And what I do with my other top cutting plate now. Told you guys I'm a circus. Okay, I'm just getting this die taped on. I can't believe that. What a goober. Okay, there it is. I mean, I'm always a goober, but today's a little bit worse. What in the world? Okay, there's that one. I'm glad that I finally broke this out and started using it because I'm really bad about that. Like, it's kind of like I'll buy clothes And if it's something that I really, really love, I'll hang it in my closet and then I don't wear it because I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, I'm a little bit weird like that. Okay. Now, this little cherry. Okay, so there's a little dot on the top there because when you go to line it up, you can't see the stem. But if you twist it until you can see the green of the stem peeking through the little hole, it's there somewhere. There it is. Okay, let me get it lined up. There. Then that's how you can know that you are getting it on there where it's supposed to be. I think I have it. We'll give it a try. I can't believe that die was on there the whole time. I could have swore I took them both off. Okay. My tape is it's saying, you've used me enough. Get a new piece. Let's see, oh, I did. It's not too bad. It's got a little bit bigger of an edge on one side than the other, but that's all right. It'll be fine. See if I can do a little bit better of a job on this one. I'll tell you, I was going to cut my fingernails and then I went and got them polished instead. And they're in my way. But I know they used gel polish. So it's like I'm thinking, how am I going to get this stuff off my fingernails without ruining my fingernails? I think I have the just full acetone polish remover. And then in some little gift basket thing that I got, there's these little clamp things that I was looking it up, soak cotton balls in, and then I can clamp them onto my fingernails and let them that one turned out much better. I can let it soak and hopefully get it off. Hopefully. I'm going to cut them down shorter anyway, but still, I don't like to take layers of my fingernails off. Okay, sorry about my blunder there with freaking out over thinking I lost my die. I had it the whole time. All right, let's put this card together. Build our little ice cream cones. Thank you. They did turn out pretty, but look, he put stones like all the way across. So some of them fell off on this finger, and all of them, I'm thinking I might have unconsciously picked some of them off. Okay. So I am going to glue the little piece in. You know, when I get an ice cream cone, if I get 2 different kinds of ice cream, I like to make sure the chocolate goes in the bottom because I don't like the chocolate running all over whatever flavor I have in the bottom, so I just have the chocolate in the bottom. because it's curved, I have to put my bone folder in there and get it stuck to that front part of the cone. I'm pretty much covering up this little scoop of ice cream anyway, but you still kind of want to know that there's another scoop of ice cream in there. And before I put this on, I want to put the cherry in. So what I'm going to do with that is put a little, a small dimensional on the back of it. Okay, come on, cooperate with me here. There we go. And then I just want to see. So I'm thinking because of how much this ice cream cone is curved and kind of pops up, this might not be a card that you would put in the mail, but more one that you would give, you know, hand to somebody or with a gift, whatever, not something that you're gonna put in the mail by itself. There's one ice cream cone. Does it make you want ice cream? Does me. Okay. So this one's just going to be reversed. My mom's favorite ice cream from Baskin and Robbins was that one with the cherries in it. Cherries Jubilee, or I don't know, I think they might have changed the name of it at one point or something. It had big burgundy cherry. I think that's what it was called at one time maybe, or maybe those are two different kinds, but it had big halves of very large cherries, and the ice cream was really good. One of my favorites was the daiquiri ice. It was more of a sherbet. It had a really unusual flavor. I think they still have it. I don't know. We don't have a Baskin and Robbins here. We don't really have too much of any kind of chain places here except McDonald's, and we have McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Burger King. And then of course we have Starbucks and that, but those are our, oh, we have a Subway, but our Subway's horrible here. We just, you know, we're a small coastal town, so it's all about the seafood here and local. So the local ice cream places we have carry stuff from more the local dairies here in Oregon. So to go to Baskin and Robbins or any of those places, it has to be when we go to a bigger city. That looks yummy, I might say. I think it needs just a touch more glue over here. Come on now. Don't be stubborn. Okay, so this, you could use like double stick, run it through your machine on double stick stuff, which we have in the annual catalog. But it's easy to just dab some little dots of glue on too. And I'm going to put this on here like this. So cute. All right. And then this one. This one I'm going to, because of the dimension of this here, it's going to overlap that one just a touch. So I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the side here, like that. Oopsie. And then uh-oh, I think that one's hanging off the edge a bit. Can't have that. There we go. And then I'm going to put glue over here and down at the tip. And we're going to slide this down here like this. So cute. I'm not going to put a greeting on the inside of it right now because I don't know who this might be going to. And you could use it for more than one occasion. You could use it, I think it'd be cute for an anniversary card even. Life is sweeter with you, and then you can put a fun anniversary greeting in the inside. Or you can send it for no occasion at all. Or you could make it into a birthday card. So, you know, you've got choices of what kind of card you want this to be. So I just am going to hold off on the inside, but let me do one other thing. I got these super cute heart pearls. These are in the annual catalog, and I've got a couple of other new things that I got that I wanted to show you, but I want to slip, let me pull this out. One of them went flying there. I saw it go. Okay. So I think I'm going to use, I used these on my first one. Maybe I'll use these ones because these, so there's the pearls, then there's kind of a matte white, and then more of a translucent white there. I put these up a little bit higher than I did on my first card, so maybe instead of putting one up there, what I will do is put them all down here at the bottom. Oopsie, that's not how I wanted it. Like that. And then I'll go like that. And that. I got my ice cream positioned just a little bit higher on this card, which is okay. All right, let me bring in the other one I did. I did just the opposite. So I did the opposite with the papers, and I did some whatever flavor of ice cream that is with the pink ice cream instead of chocolate. I think I like the chocolate and pink ice cream together better than the yellow and pink. Cute, very cute cards, I think. I hope you guys like them. Okay. So let me show you those other couple of new goodies that I got. So like I said, I got these new heart pearls. I just think they're so cute. And then from the annual catalog, I have looked at this set forever. It's called Count on Me. And somebody made most of all the really cute cards I've seen that I love are this one. However, I went to a card making thing and we did this little kangaroo and did baby cards with it, and it turned out so cute. But I love, love, love this bear. So it's got some nice sentiments. This is a red rubber cling mount stamp set. So I picked that up. Let me move the cards out of the way here. And I got the Easter Bunny bundle. This is in the mini catalog right now. The punch is so, so cute. You could make chocolate bunnies with it. You could do a lot. Doesn't have to be just for Easter, none of this. But the bunnies are so cute, and I saw someone do a card and they made the bunnies fun colors like pink and blue and stuff. They're so cute. So this coordinates together, and the punch punches out this little guy right here. Look at the bird and the carrot. And so because of it being celebration, then I picked out for my, oh, I got one other thing. I got this Happy Labels punch. So it does these two different fun, this one's like a ticket, and this one's more just of a scalloped edge. So you can make these, you cut strips either a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, or an inch, and then they slide in and cut your ends. So you can make them as long as you want, but they just need to be those widths, one of those widths to stick in and punch the edges. And then for my celebration freebie, I got the Thanks a Bunch carrot set because I thought that was kind of fun. And something I saw somebody do with this, they used this piece right here as grass. I thought, how clever is that? And you've got this one here too. So you could use these in combination to create a grassy little hillside with. I thought that was very clever. And then you've got a little bunch of carrots, and then a medium-sized carrot and a big carrot, and some fun sayings and some little scatter here. Very cute set, especially for free, right? And there is the stamps. They are the photopolymer. Okay. I think that is all I had to show you and tell you about. Thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate it so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you will. I will put the information on how to order with me. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you'd like to order with me, I will put that in the description box below when I get the video loaded up. And I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you in my next video. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.